What's up YouTube, Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal. Last time we came south of Lavender Town and we're heading into this maze-like route here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Livewire up. And where are we at now? Does this tell me? Oh, it's a trainer tip sign. Wait, look right there at the left side of the post. What? Hold up. Look right there at the left side of the post. Okay. So does that mean I have to go around here? I'm very curious now. Is there a hidden item? Oh, there is! Okay. Interesting. I've actually never seen signs hinting at stuff like that. What does this one say then? I'm kind of curious. Route 13. North Silence Bridge. I guess that's where we were at, so that's kind of a thing. I'm gonna reload this area though, like I said I was gonna do, so we're gonna just kinda head up here. Route 13, here we go. Okay, I can't get past you anyway. I was trying to get past them and they gave me a little bit of grief. What I should have done was come behind this guy and talk to him. But yeah, if we come up here, we should be able... There's a trainer there. I don't know if I want to deal with him though. I probably won't, to be honest with you. Oh, there's this dude here. I should deal with him just in case he blocks off my path. I don't think this guy does, but I don't want to risk it again because, like, jeez, man. I don't want to go all the way around and reload it again, so that's kind of a thing. I'm sorry for my voice being all grudgy. It's kind of like... I don't know what's up with that. I guess it's just... It's starting to become winter-ish type time. Excuse me. It's starting to become like winter type time, so everything's getting drier and stuff. Like, I've already had my skin cracked to the point where it actually bled a little bit yesterday while I was trying to cook, and my skin cracked and stuff, and it was generally not a good time. So it wasn't like particularly bad kind of thing. I just kind of like, I did have to put a band-aid on it though, just because I didn't want to risk it getting the food, because that would be gross. Like, super grimy. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna put this on here. I could easily just wash it clean and be fine, probably. And, you know, I'm just like, play it safe. But yeah, it kind of, honestly, it kind of looks like a tiny paper cut. You know how you get those and it's just like a little tiny thing? That's pretty much what it was. But I didn't want that stuff getting in the grub, because that would have been quite disgusting. So yeah, that kind of happened, and I guess the same kind of thing is happening with my throat a little bit, because, I don't know, it's weird. I do have water next to me, though. I feel like I should be drinking it a little bit more than I have been. Okay, Luna's level 52, also poison, so that's not fantastic. Golem! Alright, you know what? Let's send in Borealis, why not? Like I said, I'll be switching her up for Solid Snake in the future, and if you guys haven't already, if you guys would prefer me either switch out Dundee every time for Borealis, why did I not use Surf? Why did I do that? Oh my god, I thought that was Surf, and that was not Surf. Holy crap. Ugh, Dundee-related muscle memory, that's what that was. But yeah, if you'd prefer keeping Solid Snake and just kind of not using Borealis, or I switch Dundee and Borealis kind of thing, let me know, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm not particularly great at balancing like a ton of Pokemon. Like, usually when I play through a game, I just have one team that I focus on, because I just get too impatient and it takes me quite a while. I do remember Rock Paper Mario's Pokemon Silver LP, where he had, like, probably, I want to say, at least 2 teams worth of Pokemon that he kept switching in and out. maybe slightly more than that. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head what the exact number was. And he actually did really, really well with that. So, you know, it definitely is possible. Oh my god. This is gonna be what this is now. Okay, I hate the poison so much. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Do I have, like, full heals or something? Paralysis Cure Berry. Oh, do I not even have... I have a potion, but... I don't even... Oh, I have revives, but I don't have hyper potions. Okay, well, hyper potion is not exactly what I need right now anyway, but... Alright, I can't do anything about the poison, so this is gonna go... Actually, that's a bad idea. This is already going fast enough as it is. I should have brought with me some shenanigans. Row 14. I hate that flicker. I'm really, really sorry, you guys. And you're, like, not dead yet. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry, Luna, but I kinda hope you die soon. That's a horrible thing to say. Oh my god. Oh, I am such a terrible person, but I don't have healing items and the flashing is annoying. That's the only reason I'm saying that, but Jesus Christ. That's an awful thing to say. Holy. I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of continue using Luna though. Even though I insulted her horribly. I'm sorry, Luna. Oh, jeez. And there's the poison taking some effect there. Speaking of the poison effect, though, I don't know how many of you have been playing the re-release of Gold and Silver on 3DS. I've noticed that the sounds are bizarrely different. I kinda wish I had my 3DS here to show you, or at least, I don't know. But if you have it, go check it out and like listen to the poison effects in this video, because they're the original ones, and then listen to it in the re-release. It's like it's been pitched up or something. It's really strange. I don't know what caused that, but it's very bizarre. Like, I don't know if it was the hardware of the Game Boy and stuff pitching it down, but then if that's the case, there shouldn't be any limitations on here, therefore meaning it would be pitched up, so I guess this is how it's supposed to sound. I don't know how that works, but it's very bizarre to me actually, and it kind of affects like all the sounds a little bit. Like I don't really notice it with a good amount of things, but the poison one especially, it just sounds really strange. Like, I mean, it sounds strange to begin with, but I don't know. It's a little bit bizarre. Let's just use confusion and not fly. There you go. You going down? No? I tried teaching Luna Psychic, but it can't learn it? I swear to God it's able to. Like, do you have to, like, breathe that in or something? I don't know how that works. Like, it's strange. I don't want to be stuck with confusion. That kind of sucks. I still kind of want to replace Luna on my team. I don't know what to replace her with. I don't know. Yep, see, there's more poison effect. Can I just... No? I gotta fight you too? Alright, awesome. I don't know, I feel like I'm being more productive not reading the trainer text, but... I don't know. It's kind of an abrupt sort of thing. Sorry, I hit my mic. Whoops. It's kind of an abrupt thing that I didn't really plan on doing or not doing. Even though I know I've said in the past that I'd not do it, and then I continued doing it, so, I don't know. I will definitely be sure to read the important text, though. I don't know. I feel like this is what I should have done from the beginning, because the random trainer text is not that important. It's just somebody coming up to you and saying something either like, oh, let's battle, or something random. And of course, like, either talking about Ratatas, like, you know, youngster Joey and stuff, and all that, or just something in particular that is sometimes interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But for the most part, it's just kind of like, oh, you know, I'm gonna battle you. Okay. which I guess technically is gym leader text as well, is basically like, oh, you're here, I've done a thing, I've trained or whatever, now let's fight, you can get your badge, you can get my badge if you beat me. But, you know, that's, I don't know, that's more story driven, or more relevant to the story kind of thing, so I just kind of, I'll make sure to read stuff like that, which I have done up to this point, and I'll continue, because, yeah. That kind of, I don't know, that kind of makes me think of what I'm gonna do when I do, Wii U titles and stuff like that. Like, I'm thinking of, you know, maybe the odd Zelda game or something like that. I don't entirely know just yet. But, I have been thinking of what I'm gonna do for games like that because, oh, hello, low health, fantastic. Oh, great. And, alright then. That's a thing. Let's roll with... You're level 52, why didn't I switch you out? Alright, Parade. That kind of makes me think of what am I gonna do when it comes to Wii U games? Because I remember when I did my capture test video, which actually did get removed due to Nintendo copyright claim and stuff. So that's kind of a pain in my ass. I took that down myself though, just, you know, just to kind of avoid problems. But yeah, I was talking about how I was recording it in that video, how I was like, I had two headsets on basically, and I was saying that it was kind of uncomfortable, which is absolutely the case. And I remember I got a suggestion, I think it was from Rock Paper Mario, and he suggested, like he was describing how he did it, where he'd have his headset around his neck and stuff like that, and had the TV on low so he could still hear where it wouldn't interfere with the mic and stuff. The problem with that for me, unfortunately, is that is a good idea in theory, but unfortunately for me, given my eye condition and stuff, I need a mic that travels with me and doesn't kind of move independently of me. And if it's around my neck, it's kind of gonna, and I'm gonna end up like hitting it a bunch of times with stuff, especially when I have to lean toward the TV to be able to read text. Which I'm going to have to do very often because I'm so nearsighted. And I've actually experimented with this, and kind of, it almost feels like no matter how low I have it, if I get close to it, it will catch on the mic. Which makes sense, but it kind of presents a problem for me. So when I play certain games like Zelda and stuff like that, should I just not bother with text? Because I feel like, I don't know, I want to though, I want to be able to read the story and stuff like that out and, you know, just kind of do what I'm already doing. Despite me using the TV to record this right now, I'm using it as a monitor basically, so all my sound is coming through my Mac right now. And it's going straight into the headset that I'm using, so I can just wear that normally. That's how I'm getting around that. But, you know, for the Wii U, the sound's gotta come out through the TV and stuff like that. I do have a way to plug headphones into the TV at the moment to kind of get around that issue so I can still get sound, but yeah, like I'm thinking I might just have to do it that way because I can't have the speaker operating that way because then it'll catch on the mic and stuff like that and sort of screw around with my videos and things, and that's not fantastic. I don't really want to roll that way. It's kind of, I feel like it'll make my videos worse in the long run kind of thing. And the whole headphone thing, if I can get it in a comfortable-ish position, then it can work. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how to tackle that issue just yet. And that won't even account for if I do group videos with people, because like my boyfriend and I have toyed with the idea of recording stuff together at some point, and I still have to figure out how that's going to work logistically with the equipment I have, which is going to be a bit of a challenge actually. We're going to have to do some testing and stuff to figure that out. But yeah, I'm just kinda wondering, because if I can, I don't know, I'd still like to have sound despite the whole not reading text thing, because a good bunch of my feedback comes from sound. I know lots of people can play games with the volume all the way down and stuff, and I can to a degree as well, depending on the game, but I don't know, I like having the audio for Zelda games and stuff like that, especially if it's in stereo, which is sometimes wonky with the way they do it, but it kind of helps me figure out where things are. It just kind of, I don't know, it's just that extra little aid, and I feel like I don't feel as comfortable playing without it, you know? Like, I can't play Zelda with the volume down. I've tried, and I just play worse because I can't, you know, just that awareness. Oh my goodness. Especially something like the Phantom Ganon fight in Ocarina of Time. I cannot play that game without headphones. I cannot play that fight without headphones. Because a lot of people say there's like a visual cue, and, you know, I believe them. There's like some sort of sparkle thing that lasts like a split second. The problem is that lasts like a split second. I can't register that. So, the audio will actually indicate where he's coming from. So if I stick in headphones and stuff, I can hear him coming on the left side and stuff, like his laugh will come from whatever side he's at. So I can aim that way and figure it out that way. So if I were to do something like that, I would actually need the sound to be able to play that fight, because I can't do it otherwise, because I can never figure out where he's coming from, unless it's like a dumb luck scenario where I just shoot and happen to be correct. Which I've done that way before, it's just really tedious, and like I waste a shit ton of arrows that way. And that kind of makes that fight really annoying. You know, so I know I'm not going to run into that kind of example every time. I just, you know, I just kind of feel like it's taking me like 20 minutes to get through this area. Like, jeez, man. But yeah, I just kind of feel like it's just that extra little bit of help that, you know, really does a lot for me and helps me out in actually playing the game competently. And I don't know why, but I cannot play Splatoon without the audio. I absolutely can't. I don't know what it is. It's just, technically, the audio doesn't really help me. In certain cases it does, like telling me when the special is charged and stuff like that. Because, again, yeah, there's like a visual cue, but it's, you know, with everything else on screen, I can't focus on everything. I can only really properly focus on one thing at a time, whereas, you know, some people can take in more information and comprehend it properly. But with the way my eyes work, well, one of them is functional, not exactly functioning well, but the other one doesn't function at all, so that makes it difficult to see what I'm doing, right? Which it's possible, it's just a lot harder. So like, I like the audio so I can hear what's going on around me and stuff like that. It's just kind of, I try to use that in tandem, which I'm sure a lot of people try to do as well. I don't know to what extent, to be honest with you, because again, I've only known dealing with my condition. I don't know how other people do their shenanigans, right? Like, I honestly don't know. So I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to say that, like, anybody's doing it wrong or whatever. Oh, thanks. That's fantastic. I'm not trying to say that anybody's, like, doing it wrong or whatever, stuff like that. I'm just kind of saying this is how I do it. I don't know how to compare it to how you do it, because I've never experienced that, so I really wouldn't know what to say in that regard. I just know what I need and what works for me, or what I need to do to make it work, kind of thing, and, you know, I'm just kind of rolling on that premise, because, again, I don't have anything to compare that to. It's kind of like one of those weird scenarios where some people would be like, well, how do you see this? I'm like, I don't know, how do you see that? I don't, like, what's it like being, like, some people like ask me what's it like being blind and whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, what's it like being sighted? Like, I genuinely want to know, what's it like being sighted? Because, like, a lot of people will ask, and they'll like, well, it's just kind of normal. It's like, okay, well, this is my normal, so I don't mean to be rude, but I honestly don't know how to answer that question. Because if that's your answer, that's also my answer. So it's kind of like, okay, is that just it then? It's just normal? I don't know. I'm actually genuinely curious about that. So if any of you guys have some insight on it, that'd be awesome to kind of hear about. I feel like that would be a cool conversation to have. But on that note, ooh, there's an item there. Hang on a second. I think this is going slightly long. I apologize for that. There's an item here. How far away do I have to go to get it? Too far. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to go ahead and leave off this video for now, actually. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. I'm actually really, really interested to kind of gain new perspective on that. I feel like it would be a cool conversation to have. So, yeah, definitely let me know. And, yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, Minnie out.